What's up, guys? This is Spade from Dallas Spade Aquatics. Today we're going to be doing an aquatic freshwater snail tier list. I got 8 common ones, so let's dive right in. Number 1 on the list, we got a nearite snail. So these guys, they're actually pretty sensitive. They're not as sensitive like autocinclus, for example, but they can die, especially zebra nearite snails. I have a tiger nearite snail. He's not horned, but he's regular. He's doing really well. But usually these guys, they will die a lot, and they can't clean up your tank. But because of this reason, I'm going to put it in B. Next, we have the mystery snail. These snails are very good cleaners. They are hardy, but their problem is that they can overpopulate very quickly. If you have multiple, and your tank will have a snail infestation. And basically, that's the reason why I'm going to put them in the A tier. They will get the cleaning job done, though. Their diet basically consists of algae wafers and algae. That's what I feed mine. Oh, and I'm sorry about the nearite snail. They're also going to eat that, but they're way less horny. Next, we have the horned nearite snail. Basically, it's the same as the nearite snail, but it doesn't turn your snail place into China. So basically, these guys, I'm gonna put them in the S tier because of how hardy and well adaptable they are. Also, the nearite snail needs a 3-gallon minimum tank. The mystery snail needs a 5-gallon minimum tank, even though it should be in a 10-gallon. And the horned nearite snail, it should be in 5 to 10-gallon too, minimum. Next, we have the rabbit-tailed snail. I'm going to go ahead and put that in B. And the reason why I'm putting it in B is because this snail, they are not that hardy. They will clean up your tank, sort of, and it's kind of hard for them to get around because of their shell. But they will clean your tank, obviously, and they can get around. But they're just not that hardy, and I haven't had that good experience with them. So I'm going to leave them in B tier. Next, we have the Hercules snail, which is like also the rabbit-tailed snail needs to be in a 5 to 10-gallon minimum too, and its diet is algae wafer. All of these snails need algae wafers, except one that rips your fish open. Next, we have the Hercules snail. It's like a good version of your rabbit-tailed snail. And basically, they will eat your algae. Mine does. They are like 5 times as hardy. And they won't turn your tank into India either. So I'm going to put them in the A tier. So I'm going to leave the Hercules snail in the A tier just because they're not going to clean your tank like crazy. Next, we have ram's horn snails, and I'm going to put them in the B tier. This is because they can very quickly overpopulate your tank if you have multiple. But what's cool about them is that you get plants from someone else's tank, and they will cling on to the plants, and you will get them in your tank. Now, these guys are very small, so they can be in a 3-gallon actually to a 5-gallon minimum, and they will eat algae and algae wafers. Next, remember how I talked about the snail that rips your fish apart? Well, that's the assassin snail. Because of this, I'm going to put it in the D tier because at night it will kill your fish actually and eat them. So you would have to have them in a separate tank, and you should have very cheap fish to feed it, like rosy red minnows that are about from 30 to 45 cents each. Next, we have the apple snail, and I'm going to put it into the C tier because of their giant size and they can eat plants. They will get to 4 inches, which is really big for a snail. So should have like a 15 to 20 gallon for a couple of them. And they will breed and have some babies. They're not going to become China, but you shouldn't really have them because they will devour your plants. Well, guys, that's it for today's video on snails.